Hi friends, it's past 2 in the morning and I'm still wearing the makeup I put on for that scammer who told me to stop being beautiful. I don't know when you're actually going to see this footage because it's total chaos here right now. I'll show you what I mean. This is the current state of our kitchen. Over 2 years ago, we got a new fridge and a new dishwasher. Well, the supply line that came with the dishwasher was bad and it leaked underneath the hardwood floor. This is the hardwood floor that was also in our kitchen. And as we discovered, the hardwood was glued directly to the concrete without a moisture barrier. So eventually all of the hardwood in this house is going to go bad. And that right there is a concrete patch. So we can't really make this floor look cute. So when the leak happened, it caused the hardwood to swell. And that caused the refrigerator to push up against the cabinet that used to be there. And my husband couldn't get the fridge out because it was just wedged in there. So we had to take the cabinet off. It wasn't a very functional cabinet for us because it's so high up and couldn't reach it. Oh, and we keep all of our medications on top of the fridge. So there they are now. Anyway, we took that cabinet and put it in the bottom of the pantry. When we first moved in here, there were bifold doors on this pantry, but they were the cheap kind, and my husband kept fixing them until he ran out of places to reattach the hardware. So I put up a shower curtain. Anyway, the cabinet we took down had to go down here. This was really the only place we had to put it. We have a bunch of junk on the windowsill. There's the blinds that Carmen cut with scissors, apparently. She actually did it to 2 sets of blinds when we moved in here. She was in kindergarten at the time. So this is where my desk normally is, because we don't have an office. Here's the dining room table. So you see my computer and everything is on it. There's my trashy computer desk. This was my vanity when I was growing up, and I think used to belong to my grandparents. So it used to be stained like a olive green color, and then it was painted gray, and then I painted it periwinkle, and as you see that didn't, well, it's backwards, but this thing needs another makeover. This is the cabinet that I was talking about. This is the other set of blinds that Carmen either tore or cut. This buffet I've beautified many times, but it just becomes a junk area, mostly for art stuff. We're gonna be getting a lot of stuff done during this pandemic. I'm gonna give you some updates. For now, this is mostly stuff that came out of the pantry and the top of the fridge. The side of my computer is open because sometimes I would have to fan it while I was uploading a video because the CPU or something would overheat. And I cleaned my camera lens today and now it looks foggy and I'm wondering if I didn't do it right. The dining room chairs are over there in the living room. We have some stuff from Home Depot to plant. Yeah, we just stuff everywhere right now. It's driving me crazy. These are the sticky tiles we're going to put down on the floor, but first we have to treat the floor with the self-stick tile primer. And first we have to make sure all of the glue is scraped off. And we did a ton of glue scraping when the incident first happened, but we didn't get the area underneath the fridge and the stove. But we're going to apply it with a paint roller. There's my computer monitor and my printer. The kids were helping, so that's fine. I'm not gonna complain. There's my umbrella light that I use sometimes when I make videos. My husband's drum set. Actually, he got this one for a friend. He has a different drum set in cases upstairs in the hallway. I think this drum set is smaller. I don't know. There's the painting I made with Carmen at an activity. Eric's violin. My husband got an amplifier kit and put that one together, that yellow one. That was a big thing, and there was a piece that was broken and he had to order another part. There's Flat Lexi. As you see, my piano music is in disarray. Got the guitars. I want to put some sort of musical artwork on the wall, that big blank area. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. We have an old family photo over there and the girls aren't in it. And Carmen drew a picture of each one of them and taped it to the picture. More guitars right there. Some fun other instruments, random things. My YouTube book that I love so much. I just thought I would document all this stuff late at night before everybody gets up, and then I have to avoid everyone who doesn't want to be recorded. We got the computer chair in here. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna look so good. And we have the refrigerator and the stove right next to it. And the TV. So, you know, for a day, we get to have the fridge right next to the TV. Carmen organized the game shelf / movie shelf. A little hard to see. We should put more of the games over there. We do have a more updated family photo, but I was having a hard time getting the right frame size. Like, I was trying to order it from Fred Meyer and it said it wasn't cropping the correct size or something, and I gave up. A wonderful friend painted me this peacock, Farron the peacock, and it means a lot to me. Thank you, Amy. And that little house on the right, my friend Yvonne gave that to us, I think for Christmas, because a house was the one thing that we wanted. And she said, well, since I can't buy you a house, this is your house. It's crazy when we have everyone home. It just becomes a total mess. We do like 2 or 3 loads of dishes a day somehow to figure out some sort of system for that. So there are 7 people in our house, and most of them are adult size. Of course I have to show off my Bob Ross calendar. It's so glorious. Top left photo is my dad feeding his youngest sister. And that's my mom and her mom, who's been missing for 50-ish years. Me and my siblings. That needs to be dusted bad. Me and my sister, bottom left, and that's my grandpa, the sailor. We have the same smile, don't we? This is the day I had Eric, and my sister-in-law took these photos of Eric. I was pregnant with Andrew at the time, and we thought my brother was about to leave for Iraq, so we took some family photos, and then it ended up being delayed. By the time he finally left, it was 3 days after Andrew was born, and I ended up being induced because I was concerned that I would go into labor when the whole family was meant to be together, and I was overdue with Andrew, but I really didn't want to be induced. And all they did was break my water, and I knew if my water broke, things would get going because I'd had contractions for many weeks. And that was actually my easiest labor too. Years ago, my mom was babysitting Eric, and she took these cute photos. So, see, here's a nice photo of Eric, a nice photo of Jared, and then Eric is pooping, and we ended up giving this to my husband as a gift. And naturally, you look left to right. So first he had this look on his face like, "Aw, that's so cute." And then he started to just die laughing, and he said, "It's a picture of Eric taking a dump." As you see, we still have some toilet paper, and we have more toilet paper than this even. So we're good. Things are okay. I will definitely document more of this tomorrow, but I doubt I'm gonna get my computer set up for editing. So I will have to do something lazy for tomorrow that doesn't require editing, like live stream or just do a video that's not edited from my tablet or something. I really hope this goes smoothly. Although this floor does not look clean, well, actually I scraped up some more glue that has to be swept up, but we'll have to do one more sweep tomorrow morning, and then we'll apply the stuff. And then we also have a spray glue to make the sticky tiles stay down. So we didn't want to replace this with hardwood because, one, I don't like hardwood in kitchens. I just feel like you can't really fully sanitize it if like raw chicken hits the floor. And plus, we would want to put it down correctly. And because this hardwood is put down incorrectly, it wouldn't match up if we did it correctly. So eventually, all of this is going to have to come up. And this was very, very hard to pry off. It was just horrible. We even tried renting a machine that we thought would work, and it didn't. I really want to paint the walls in here. I feel like, you know, the baseboards are off. Everything's out of here. This would be the perfect time to paint, but we're not going to go do an unnecessary shopping trip when we're all supposed to stay home right now. So Home Depot is open on limited hours. I just feel like it would be kind of lame if we went there like, oh, we have some very necessary things we need to buy, and then we buy some paint, which is like an optional project, right? I can just wash the wall right there. So that's where my computer desk was, and it just got all schmutzy from dust, I guess. It's bugging me. And, the behind the fridge was so nasty. It was just a thick corner of cobwebs and dust. Ugh. I actually took an allergy pill because I can, so they make me really drowsy, but I don't really have to get up super early, so that's fine. And I'd like to be able to do some singing tomorrow. I'm in a Facebook group where we're sharing songs right now, and it's so much fun, and it's such a nice break from the constant articles and memes about coronavirus. I can't wait to show you guys how this all turns out. The primer is being applied, and there's still some more scraping going on in the pantry. Keep finding more patches of glue that we missed. You're doing such a good job. The nice thing is that it becomes clear when it dries, so easy to tell. Kind of looks like someone spilled milk all over the place. Well, my husband has a floor roller and he doesn't know where it is. He found the box, but it's not inside the box. And I'm just gonna take a look around our shed and see if I see anything that looks like it. Maybe. I don't see a roller. We really need to get our kitchen back. We can't go another day like this. We didn't really prepare well for cooking outside of the kitchen and stuff. All we have left is this one little spot. Hurry up and dry. It's 4:13. We gotta get the stuff in so that we can actually eat a real dinner.
Something to walk on.
What time is it?
6. Exactly.
It's 6 p.m. and progress is being made. So earlier they took off the dishwasher thing and there's like broken glass. That involved more vacuuming, and the vacuum keeps clogging and stuff, so the filter probably needs to be washed. I'm so tired, I don't even remember if I updated this, but the floor is done. And the cabinet is back on the wall, and now we just have to figure out what useless things we should put up there because we can't reach that cabinet. Now we have more space in the bottom of the pantry for large food items like our giant thing of rice and flour.